you came to the show that we had to check to make sure you weren't carrying the virus known as herpes. The herpes virus is out of fucking control, and so we were checking herpes vaccination cards. And a few of you, we had to do an anal swab to make sure you didn't have gonorrhea. Wait, no one's here to laugh at my joke. You guys can laugh at my joke. We just needed to make sure that if you had rhea, if it was gonna or dia, we weren't sure. Charlie liked that joke. Thank you, Charlie. Colton liked the joke. My 2 road crew members. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a serious story. Did you like the joke about rhea? Okay, these motherfuckers. Can you put him on? Listen, my monitor engineer, I need to have a conversation. When I said, do they have rhea, gonna, or dia?
It was good.
It was good, right?
It was actually, you got me on that one.
Did you laugh?
I did. I thought it was gonna be bad. I fucked up. I thought it was gonna be bad. It was really good.
Every night, I could see you like rolling the dice, not sure. Hey, I'm not sure what I'm gonna say.
There's nights that I cringe.
Do you cringe?
Yeah, kind of like David though.
Do you know, did you see when I said some shit the other night where I had a band sit down and like, Tom, you can't say that shit? There was some shit that I said, this fucking, I mean, this was some bad shit. I don't know what I do what God tells me to do. Okay. Okay, but I appreciate you backing me up.
I appreciate you and you're doing a great job tonight.
And if I ever say something that's really fucked up, but it's still funny, you might be the only dude that laughs at it, so make sure you let me know that there's at least you laughing.
At least give you the thumbs up.
Okay, take off your clothes, get in my bunk. I'm gonna come see you afterwards.
Thank you.
Okay. So, a few years ago, for the serious part, when Alon, our drummer, first joined the band, we wrote a record called The Dreamwalker. Okay? Now, the first song that we wrote, normally when you write a song, it's like verse, chorus, verse, chorus. On this song, I was trying to do something different. I wanted to write like all these words and have the chorus hit only at the end. But I was in like a really weird spot because normally when I write like an Angels and Airwaves song, like we stand for, like there's this whole idea behind this as an art project to like help people feel better about who they are and like where they're going and what the world's all about. And on this song, I didn't feel that. And the reason I didn't feel that was because my dad just got diagnosed with cancer. So to give you an idea, like I was sitting in the hospital room and there's like my dad, and then there's like me, and then there's this doctor, and the doctor was like, we're gonna hit you with this chemotherapy, and then we're gonna hit it with this chemotherapy, and we're gonna fucking attack strong. We're gonna give it everything we got. My dad wasn't buying it, and he goes, excuse me, doc, like, what do you mean? And the doctor, he took a breath and he goes, you have 18 months. Now, have you guys ever been like in an elevator on a high rise where that elevator shoots straight down and it goes fucking fast and your stomach drops and that adrenaline goes through you? Or an airplane where you hit that turbulence and you're like, oh shit. That's the feeling I had, but added to that, everything got blurry. It got blurry because this was no joke. Like this doctor in this little 8 by 8 foot room was like, you are going to die in a few months. And I'm sitting there as the son of my dad. I'm going, this is not fucking happening. So he didn't last 18 months. He lasted about 6 months. And on the day that he died, he was in like a bed at like hospice, and they had him full of morphine because the pain was like crazy. And I was so exhausted. I was like so tired. I was like, fuck, I can't change this shit, but I just need a break. So I went home and I fall asleep. At like 3 a.m, I wake up and I get this like feeling of like extreme electricity or like a drug. This burst of like energy. I seriously sit up and all the hair on my arms and my neck and the goosebumps, they were I was like, what the fuck is going on? I did not understand it. It was so fucking strong. This is a true story. So I'm sitting it was pitch black, but it was 3 a.m, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I remember looking in the dark room, but there was a light, just like this fucking light over here. And I put my hands up and I was like, what is this shit? And right at that moment, where I was blocking my eyes from a light, swear to God, this is how it went. I was like blocking, my phone on my fucking nightstand buzzes. So I look over, and on my phone, I got a text. And it says, your dad just died. So I grab the phone, and I call my sister, Carrie. And I call Carrie. She answers the fucking phone at 3 a.m. And I go, what are you doing right now? And she goes, I don't know what's going on. I feel weird. I feel like I'm on drugs. I feel like something's odd. I don't understand what's happening. And she goes, I will never forget this. This is the craziest shit. She goes, I feel like there's a hug. I feel like I'm being like hugged. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. This shit's emotional. I'm stronger. Okay. Well, in any case, you know what I told her? This shit's hard. I tell this every night. It's fucking hard. So I tell my sister, I go, you know what just fucking happened? And she goes, what's going on? And I go, Dad just died. And his soul went straight through me, and it went fucking straight through you, and that's why you're awake, and that's why we feel this, you know? And I get in my truck, and I race. It's a Ford truck, and I fucking race to that house. And it's not a Japanese truck or some shit, it's American Ford truck. Okay. And I get to the house, and the hospice nurse and my dad's wife were like, do you want to go see your father? You want to go see him in the back room? He's back there. And I said, fuck you, no, he's not back there. That's like just a fucking body. He's gone. And I felt something that changed my fucking life. So then I went to the funeral. Then there was like 200 people. And I was like, you don't know what's on the other side, but I am telling you that I felt something so strong and so insanely supernatural that I don't know how to explain it to people. And you might have all met somebody that saw something or felt something, and you're like, hey, you're my friend, or you're my family member, and I trust you, but I don't fucking know what you felt, and so I'm gonna laugh at you and make jokes about it, but it's cool, I believe you, whatever. I am telling you, if you can trust me, I felt for a few seconds something on the other side that was insanely powerful, and it was beautiful, and it was like the most endless amount of love and energy I've ever felt in my life. So you know what I did? I go back to the studio. And remember that song? Do you remember I was telling you when Alon joined the band? And I was pissed and I was like sad, and I was writing all these words that I was cynical, that I don't know what happens when we die, that I don't know if there's anything good. Well, I grabbed that song off the shelf, and I had a fucking chorus for the ending. Oh my God, I had a chorus. And I changed the words, and I wrote this thing at the end, that there is something beautiful, and no matter what you go through, no matter how much pain you have, you fall in love and you get married, you have kids, but you always feel like you're kind of alone, and your journey is through this world, and you're like all by yourself. It's not the truth. That's like a fake thing, so you can learn lessons. And you can take that, and you can pass it on to other people. Whenever you feel like you're lost and you're fucking done, it's not the truth. There's something beautiful at the other side. And I want you to know that everything will be